So we have 4 points A, B, C and D, such that the ratio of area of the triangle DBC to that of the area of triangle ABC is 1/2. Now using this information, we need to find out the value of x. So let's try to understand the problem graphically first. So let's say we have 3 points, point A, point B, point C and point D. Now A has the coordinates 6, 3. B has the coordinates -3, 5. C has the coordinates 4, -2 and D has the coordinates x, 3x. Now let's join A with B, then we'll join B and C, and then we'll also join A and C. So this is going to give us a triangle ABC. Next we join D with B and we join D with C. Then we'll also get a triangle which is DBC. So what we'll have to do is find out the area of each of the two triangles and then take the ratio, equate it to half, and that's going to help us obtain the value of x. Now we can easily find out the area of any triangle if the coordinates of its vertices are provided to us. So let's specify the formula that we'll be using here. If the three vertices of a triangle have the coordinates x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3, then the area of the triangle is given by this expression, which is half times the absolute value of x1 multiplied to y2 minus y3 added to x2 times y3 minus y1 plus x3 times y1 minus y2. So let's start by first calculating the area of triangle DBC. So we have area of triangle DBC. So this will be equals to half multiplied to the absolute value. So here we will, for our simplicity, will consider D to be equivalent to x1, y1. We'll consider C to be x2, y2 and B to be x3, y3. So that's totally your choice which one you choose as x1, y1, x2, y2. Here I'm choosing D to be x1, y1, C to be x2, y2 and B to be x3, y3, such that now we need the value of x1. So x1 corresponds to x. So we have x multiplied to, we need y2 minus y3. So y2 is going to correspond to -2. Then y3 is 5. So we have -2 minus 5 added to x2. So here we have x2 which corresponds to the value 4. Multiplied to it will be y3 minus y1. So here we have y3. So that's 5. And we need to subtract y1 from it. So y1 which is 3x. So we'll have 5 minus 3x. Then we go to x3. So x3 here corresponds to -3. So we have -3 multiplied to y1 minus y2. So here we have y1 which is 3x minus y2. So y2 will be -2. So we have negative of -2 makes it positive. So we have 3x plus 2. Let's simplify the expression within the absolute value. So we have half multiplied to x times, so this will be -7. So -7 times x will be -7x. Added to, we have 4 times 5, so that's going to be 20, minus 4 times 3x, that's going to be 12x. Then we have -9x minus 6. Fine. So this will be equals to half multiplied to, so -7x, -12x, that's a -19x. The -19 minus 9x, that's going to be -28x. Then we have 20 minus 6, so that's going to be +14. Fine. Now what we can do, let's take -2 as the common factor. So we have -2 times 14x minus 7. Now we know that the absolute value makes everything positive. So we're going to have +2 divided by 2 multiplied to the absolute value of 14x minus 7. So here we can factor out 2 from both numerator and the denominator. Now we are left with 14x minus 7. We'll keep the absolute value. This is going to be the area of triangle DBC. Now using the same formula, we'll need to find out the area of triangle ABC. So let's do that as well. So we have area of triangle ABC, that will be equals to half multiplied to the absolute value. So since we need ABC, we will suppose that x1, y1, let it correspond to the coordinates of A, x2, y2 correspond to coordinates of B, and x3, y3 corresponds to coordinate of C. So we will start with the first value x1. So x1 here is 6. We have 6 multiplied to, we need y2 minus y3. So y2 is 5. And y3 is -2, so we have 5 minus -2, so that's 5 plus 2. then we need x2. So x2 corresponds to negative 3. So if negative 3 multiplied to, we need y3 minus y1. So y3 is negative 2, y1, that's 3. So I have negative 2 minus 3. Then we have plus x3. So x3 corresponds to positive 4 multiplied to it is y1 minus y2. That means we need 3 minus 5. Fine. So let's compute this value. We have half multiplied to 6 times 7, that's going to be 42. Then we have negative 3, negative 2, that's negative 5. Negative 5 times negative 3 is positive 15. Then we have 3 minus 5, that's negative 2. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. So this will be equals to half multiplied to, so 15 minus 8, that's 7. 7 plus 42 is going to be 49. So that means our area of triangle comes out to be 49 over 2 square units. Since 49 is a positive number, we have dropped the absolute value. So this is going to be the area of triangle ABC. Now we are going to use a condition. So here we were given that area of triangle DBC, that was in the numerator, to that of the area of triangle ABC. So that's 1/2. So we obtain DBC, that's nothing but the absolute value of 14x minus 7 divided by area of triangle ABC. So that's 49 over 2. So we'll multiply to the numerator. This is equals to 1/2. So let's solve this particular equation. We will cross multiply. Now we will get 2 times, now it's going to be 2 times 2 multiplied to absolute value of 14x minus 7 equals to 49. So we have absolute value of 14x minus 7 equals to 49 over 4. Now since we have absolute value, so there are two possibilities. The one possibility could be we have 14x minus 7, that's equals to positive 49 over 4, or we have the other possibility where 14x minus 7 could be equals to negative 49 over 4. So let's solve the two equations to obtain the value of x. So 14x will be equals to 7 plus 49 over 4, or 14x equals to 7 minus 49 over 4. So 14x will be equals to, we have 28 plus 49 divided by 4, or we have x equals to, 14x equals to 28 minus 49 divided by 4. So 14x will be equals to 77 divided by 4, and 14x will be equals to negative 21 divided by 4. We're going to divide 14x with 14, so we get x equals to 77 divided by 4 times 14. Now we did 7 times 11, that's 77, and 7 times 2, that's 14. So x comes out to be 11 over 8. And in this case, we'll divide both sides by 14 to get negative 21 over 4 times 11. We have 7 times 3, that's 21, and this is 14, and 7 times 2 is 14. So we have x equals to negative 3 over 8. So we have two possibilities. So x could be either 11 over 8, or it could be negative 3 over 8. So these are the two values of x.